Good morning, Damian.
Buongiorno,
How,
Pam.
how are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you so much for the coffee.
You're welcome.
So, first of all, tell me, how is the Kurdistan? Is it first time or not?
No, I've been lucky enough to be here already a few years ago, so this is my second time visiting.
So, how do you see the atmosphere, the weather, and
The weather's wonderful right now.
Really?
It's
Okay.
just fantastic. No, I've had a chance to travel around different places as well. So last time Suleiman, this time I was in Duhok. So I'm lucky in my job that I get to travel and see different places, and it's been lovely to be here.
So it's lovely to have a work that is dealing with the coffee, right?
Oh, it's great. I mean,
That's great.
Because
You like a coffee?
I love the coffee.
Which type of coffee? So much.
I can't answer that question because it's such a diverse world of different possibilities. From the Italian coffee, I also go to the plantations. I have a chance to see where coffee comes from and the origins as well. So I'm very lucky.
So I'm gonna start my questions from how will you train the Kurdish people the art of making coffee?
Okay, while we're here, we're focused on the Italian coffee. So from Trucillo, we're looking into the art of the espresso. But a lot of that is trying to give the people an understanding of what coffee is. It's something that we drink a lot and all the time, but many people don't know where it comes from, what it is. And as a barista, if you have an understanding of it, it helps you to be able to prepare the drink differently and better as well.
So what defines the unique characteristics of Italian coffee?
Italian coffee is, well, we consider it to be the espresso. So that is the way of preparing the coffee. So you have different methods. It could be an espresso, and today we're also doing Chemex and AeroPress and different methods. But the espresso is our way, as an Italian, of drinking coffee. But also the Italians are the ones who've created different blends. So bringing coffees from around the world, roasting them, and bringing them together to create a certain flavor.
And the way of making coffee as well is different than the others, or not?
The espresso is something you do find everywhere in the world now.
Why we always, when they say this is Italian coffee, they say, wow, it has to be great.
It's
What
always
is
great.
that?
Okay, even in Italy, we have coffee from the north to the south, and there's so many different roasting companies. So we have different styles of coffee as well. So coffee can be quite elegant and light and fruity. It can be rich and deep and chocolatey. It depends on the origins we're using to create that drink. So as an espresso, it is always going to be 25 mils. It's always going to have crema. It's going to be a strong and intense drink, but it can have a lot of different flavors in there, from the fruity to the chocolatey to the spicy to floral. So it's a very complex drink.
So then, Damian, I'm a coffee lover, but always ask myself, what is the best time of a day to drink a coffee? I don't know. What are your recommendations for this?
Me, any time of day, because
Any
I do
time
drink.
of day.
But obviously, for most people, it means the morning. Coffee is famous for it has caffeine, and caffeine is going to always have that effect of waking us up a little bit. The blood flows, so a lot of people will start the day with coffee for that reason. But then you can drink different types of coffee throughout the day. So maybe a lot of people would want a strong, intense, caffeine-flavored, caffeine-full coffee in the morning, and in the afternoon you can have something smooth and more delicate.
Is it okay to drink it before breakfast?
Yes. My wife sends me a message from bed saying, bring me coffee before she gets out of bed.
Before
So
everything.
bring coffee first to bed.
Just like a start of the
Yep.
day. So,
Before I get up.
So, I know that you're so professional on this. That's why I asked these questions to you. Is there any people who has to be avoid to drinking coffee for the health reason?
Some people can have an allergy to coffee. It's very, very rare. But the thing with caffeine is that we all have a different tolerance. So for some people it might be you can have 200 cups a day. Someone else it might mean 1 cup a day and you'll feel that effect. So that's really the only reason. For health reasons they say 200. 200 is probably not a good idea. Although I do have times in my job where I do have to taste 200 a day, but then I'm not drinking it, I'm just tasting it.
Tasting. So you see I'm letting my coffee to cool down and then to drink it. Is it acceptable to let the coffee cool down?
Yes, it is actually.
It is?
Because
okay.
the coffee, your perception of flavor will change with temperature. So if you drink something when it's very, very hot, you're not able to enjoy all the different flavors it may offer. When the temperature drops down, you may notice more sweetness. So we actually say, as an espresso, first you should really stir it, even if you don't add sugar, because you might have different layers of body and depth to the cup. So if it's stirred, it becomes more homogeneous, if you like. Then you drink it in maybe 3 or 4 sips. So you let it cool down and you enjoy the change of temperature.
So could you explain to me, like, what are the etiquettes or traditions associated with the drinking coffee in the Italy?
If you're in Italy,
When
you go to Italy and you've been to Italy, you'll find that the Italians will always just stand at the bar. An espresso for us is almost like a quick moment. It's very unusual. You'll find that we sit down and we take hours.
They drink the coffee like by standing?
You chuck it back and then you...
Okay.
The word espresso means
coffee.
quick. The word espresso means quick.
That's why it's like a very little amount?
No, it's a very little amount because the way that the drink is created, you have this concentration of the right amount of flavour in that cup. If I was to make your espresso up to here, I'm actually adding more water and I'm adding more bitterness. So by having it only 25 mils, I'm actually creating the right combination of the flavours that the coffee can offer. If I make a ristretto down here, I'm actually adding less caffeine, but I'm adding more intensity to the cup. So my drink will change a little bit with the length of the espresso.
So some people drink a coffee left at the bottom, with the sediment as well. Is it?
There is no sediment in espresso.
Not the espresso, the other ones. Like the Turkish coffee we have, as you know, right?
Yep.
They have the sediment. So is it okay? Is it recommended or not?
If you like it, why not? But it's going to be... it's not something I would do.
Can you or not? You didn't try it?
Yeah, I've tried it.
You tried it.
But I don't like the feeling of that because it's going to be ground so fine. It's very, very fine, like talcum powder. So you have that all through your mouth. No, for me, no. Coffee usually is filtered in some method. The Turkish the ibrik is the only way, which isn't really. So you do have the sediment.
So I'm going to move the questions to the hardest one.
Okay.
So are you familiar with the Kurdish coffees as that was written about it in the European newspapers, like during the 1980s?
Okay.
So you tried it?
Of course. The wonderful thing about my job is I get to try all these different coffee cultures around the world. When I did try it, I was told it is Kurdish coffee, and so I was expecting coffee. But it's very sweet and it's
You
not
mean Qazwan coffee, right?
Yes.
Okay, Qazwan is, how do you think about it?
It's not coffee.
It's not coffee.
I say that because...
The people will blame us.
It's not coffee in the sense that you're not using the coffee beans.
Okay.
You can call the drink a coffee if you like, but for me coffee is the fruit, it's the bean, it's where it comes from, it's the plantation, it's all the work involved in it. So creating the drink with this one, you're actually you're actually using a completely different base ingredient. It's a different fruit, so therefore for me it's not coffee because you don't use coffee to make the drink.
So
I might be in trouble.
It's kind of matcha, right?
If you like, matcha is a different drink. Then it's made from the tea plant, Camellia sinensis. So it's the same as any tea, but it is a different process. So it's using the leaves of the tea. Here I believe you're using a fruit or a nut, and it's probably ground in some way. So it's creating a drink by using a fruit, which is nice.
So my last question, I heard from someone, from some baristas before, they said to feel the real taste of coffee, you have to drink it like...
Which is what
I don't know how to do it correctly.
With an espresso, maybe not so much. Today here during the class, we're going to be doing what's called cupping. So we are going to be trying the coffee by doing this. But the reason for that is that when we taste anything, we actually use our nose for 80% of flavour comes from here. Our mouth can offer acidity and sweetness and the 5 basic tastes. But if we don't have our nose, we don't actually get the full flavour. So may I drink your coffee? Do you mind?
Yeah, it's okay.
If I do this, it helps me to have a retronasal effect and I can get more flavour. So when I'm trying to ascertain if the quality is good, this is the way we drink it. If we do it in public, it's maybe not so polite. In fact, my wife will always give me up, don't do that. But I don't think about it. For me, it's quite natural that if I'm going to taste it,
it's your work, so you have
to. It's my work. But in a coffee shop, you should not do that.
Thank you so much, Damian Burgess.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here.